How's it start again? I've traveled down this countrywide seeking fortune fairy. Up and down both coastlines I've traveled everywhere. From Portland East to Portland West and back across the line. I'm going now to the place that's best, the old hometown of mine. 8 more miles of Louisville come into my view. 8 more miles on this old road and I'll never more be blue. I knew someday that I'd come back, I knew it from the start. 8 more miles of Louisville, the hometown of my heart. Got to be a girl somewhere that you love best of all. I mind she's down in Louisville, she's long and she's tall. She's the kind that you can't find rambling through the land. I'm going back this very day to win her heart and hand. 8 more miles in Louisville will come into my view. 8 more miles on this old road and I'll never more be blue. I knew someday that I'd come back, I knew it from the start. 8 more miles of Louisville, the hometown of my heart. Picture in my mind the place we'll call a home. A humble little hut for two we'll never want to roam. The place that's right for that love side is in those bluegrass hills, where gently flows the Ohio near a place called Louisville. 8 more miles of Louisville will come into my view. 8 more miles on this old road, I'll never more be blue. I knew someday that I'd come back, I knew it from the start. 8 more miles of Louisville, the hometown of my heart. Yes, 8 more miles of Louisville, the hometown of my heart. Listen to what Mama said. If I had listened to what Mama said. If I had listened to what Mama said, I'd have been sleeping in a feather bed. All my sins been taken away, taken away. Oh, hand me down my walking cane. Hand me down my walking cane. Hand me down my walking cane. I'm gonna leave on a midnight train. All my sins been taken away, taken away. kicking up dust like an automobile. All my sins been taken away, taken away. Oh, hand me down my walking cane. Yes, hand me down my walking cane. Hand me down my walking cane. I'm gonna leave on a midnight train. All my sins been taken away, taken away. Well, all my sins been taken away, taken away.
Why don't you let me be? Don't know why you keep on haunting me. Love was never meant for me. True love was never meant for me. Seems somehow we never did agree. So many I can't see. Years don't mean a thing to me. Time goes by and still I can't be free. Stay away from me. Why don't you let me be? Don't know why you won't you let me be? Don't know why you keep on haunting me.
One, two, three, four.
The cattle are prowling, the coyotes are howling, way out where the doggies fall, where spurs are a jingling, the cowboy is singing his lonesome cattle call. He rides in the sun till his day's work is done, and he rounds up the cattle each fall. Singing his cattle call. For hours he would ride on the range far and wide, when the night winds blow up and squall. His heart is a feather in all kinds of weather. He sings his cattle
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Mountain View Meeting Place, just off the Court Square in beautiful downtown Mountain View, Arkansas, in the Ozark Mountains. The Pam Setzer Show is a production of Dancing Dolls Music and is broadcast live tonight on the Pam Setzer YouTube channel and the Pam Setzer Music Facebook page. The Pam Setzer Music Show is made possible by grants from the Arkansas Arts Council and by our wonderful dole sponsor, the Dulcimer Shop, maker of McSpadden dulcimers for over 60 years, as well as several other local business sponsors that Pam will talk about throughout the course of tonight's show. When and if you shop at any of these fine businesses, please thank him for helping keep our Mountain View music alive and kicking. And now the star of our show and the queen of Mountain View music, Pam Setzer.
Y'all are great. I can already see you're going to be a great crowd. And tonight I'm featuring Appleton Setzer on the show. We'll be doing a lot of different kinds of music, and I just want to know how many of you are from Texas. How many of you are from Florida? How many are from Georgia? And where are you other two from? Uh-huh. Oh, Texas. Woo, Texas wins the prize. Well, there's no prize, but you would win it if there was. Here's a great tune. This is a Kate Wolf tune. I've been walking in my sleep, counting troubles to the counting sheep. Where the years went, I can't say. I just turned around and had gone away. and the break of day, when the darkness rolls away. It's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change directions across the great divide. It's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Thank you very much. I mean, you're the best. From Texas. I mean, they say everything's big in Texas, isn't it? So maybe everything's loud too, so we're hopeful of that. What you got for us over here?
Well, this is an old bluegrass tune, Flat and Scruggs, and just about everybody in between's probably done this before. It's one called Long Journey Home. Maybe a little more mandolin pressure. Thank you.
I want to take just a minute and introduce everyone up here to you. And I'll start right now with running the sound and the lights tonight. He's from right here in Mountain View, and he's a great bass player, but we appreciate all his technical stuff he does too. So make welcome Mr. Gresham McMillan. Well, and let me add that he also popped the popcorn. Yes. Sometimes he even makes cookies. I'm telling you, he can do it all. And over here playing the bass, he's been playing bass for many, many years, and he plays other instruments very well, and he sings very well. We've teased him because he's getting very popular on the solo tour, and we told him that he's already got one strike because he couldn't play with us a certain day. So, but I talk about he sits over there so calm, and he just keeps us together, and he's just listen to that bass every once in a while. But we love him. Make welcome Mr. Jerry Bone. And I really like that hat, the cap he's wearing tonight. Yes. I'll have some of those for sale tomorrow night, so get ready. Over here to my left, you'll see her playing banjo and resonator guitar, and I've known her since before she was born because her mother, we played in a band together, and my daughter used to babysit her when we'd have shows, homemade jam shows. You'll remember, Margaret. And but she's grown up now. She's going to be a nurse. She's going to nursing school. And she's just a fine young woman, and I'm very proud of her. So you're going to love her tonight. Make welcome Miss Lillian McCool. And playing mandolin, guitar, and singing for you. He and I have played music together for, 30 years probably, but we've kind of been doing a duo thing since about 2017. And he's a great songwriter, great singer, great musician. Our current duo CD, he engineered, mastered it, so he can just, same thing, do it all. So you're going to love him. Make welcome Mr. Brad Apple.
Thank you, folks. And as she said, we've made a lot of music through the years, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. And she's just simply one of the finest that there is. And so please make welcome again Miss Pam Setzer.
Thank you. And I'll just add one thing. During those 30 years, my hair color has changed very little. I was not, Brad, he's not going to show you his hair color, see?
Yeah. Well, there's not much up there to show anymore. So,
so what are y'all going to play? We're going to feature Brad and Lillian on this team.
Let's see. This is an old fiddle tune called Lost Indian.
keep practicing. Well, this is a tune that, you know, as a young girl, as you and you're learning songs, you always have female singers that you love and you want to learn their music. And Emmylou Harris is one of those to me. This is a song that I heard her do, but Brad, when we started working it up, he had heard.
Delia Bell.
Any of you know who Delia Bell?
Crystal, remember? Yeah.
No one else? Me neither till we started doing this. But anyway, I call it Back to Those Hills Where I Belong, and Brad calls it
Coyote Song?
So you have a lot of choices. You take your pick, okay? Here we go.
1, 2.
Thank you very much. We do want to welcome all of you. If anybody's watching on Facebook or YouTube, we welcome you to the show as well. And, you know, I explained to you on the bus how when you get home, you can still watch. See, those folks are probably in their pajamas and their recliner. They've had to make their own popcorn, though. That is one thing for sure. But anyway, I do want to say M&M Tours, who is this group from Texas. Let's hear from you again. Charlie and Margaret have been bringing groups. We were trying to figure out the year today, but for many, many, many years. And so this is a special trip because Charlie, he passed away. It's not been a year yet, has it, Margaret? November 23rd. I was thinking it was fall. But I love them dearly. And this is kind of a trip in honor of Charlie. And so we want to dedicate our whole show to him. He loved it, and I loved him dearly. And I'm so glad that Margaret was able to come and be part of this. So that's why I'm expecting a lot of hooping and hollering out of this group. All right, what you got, Brad?
This is an old song here. It's called Foggy Mountaintop, and the Carter family, I think, might have been one of the first groups to record this song. And this is also the song where Platt and Scruggs, the Foggy Mountain Boys, got their name, was from this song, Foggy Mountaintop. So.
to the west. I sail all around this whole wide world. The girl I love the best. If I had listened to what Mama said, I would not have been here today, lying around this old jailhouse, just weeping my sweet life away. If I was on some foggy mountain top, I'd sail away to the west. I sail all around this whole wide world to the girl I love the best. If I was on some foggy mountain top, I'd sail away to the west. I'd sail all around this whole wide world to the girl I love the best.
I love you, Brad. Well, we're going to do a little tune that dates back into the early 60s, we think. And I have a feeling that a few of you date back to the early 60s. 50s? Keep going, 40s? So we think that you might know this song. We're not going to tell you who we know that did it, because I'm going to see if any of you remember who did this song. It's worth another prize. All right. Are we ready? When I'm feeling blue, all I have to do is take a look at you. Then I'm not so blue. When you're close to me, I can feel your heartbeat. I can hear you breathing on my ear. Wouldn't you agree, baby, you and me got a groovy kind of love. Anytime you want to, you can turn me into anything you want to, anytime at all. When I kiss your lips, oh, I start to shiver. I control the quivering inside. Wouldn't you agree, baby, you and me got a groovy kind of love. When I'm feeling blue, all I have to do is take a look at you. Then I'm not so blue. When I'm in your arms, nothing seems to matter. My whole world could shatter. I don't care. Wouldn't you heard that song before? Raise your hand. A lot, several have heard it. Who know? Does anybody have a clue who did it? Wow. I was going to be very impressed. Yes, that is correct. You could have not said a word and we'd just have been so impressed. But that is correct.
At least he's
Well,
an honest cheater.
I was going to say he's an honest cheater, and you do know the answer now, so. All right, well, I'm going to get the mountain dulcimer back out. I'm going to hold it up where you can see it really good. The Dulcimer Shop is a gold sponsor. I started playing the mountain dulcimer when I was 9, and my mother taught me to play. I don't know if you've noticed that I play left-handed. I'm a little backwards. I started to say, it could be that you right-handed people are the one that are backwards. But anyway, my mom tried to teach me right-handed, and I just was having difficulty. So Lynn McSpadden said, let me try to string it up left-handed and see how she does. So they, oh, sorry, Brad. Oh, gosh. Grace is my middle name, too, so there you go. This is a little tune that I wrote for the dulcimer called Crooked Ridge. Requires a drink after that. I'm going to sing one now. And this is one that Kenny Loggins. Loggins and Messina. Y'all familiar with that? It's very good. Tell a joke, Brad.
Well, I was going to, Pam didn't say it tonight, but people sometimes get the name Dulcimer mixed up, you know, and say it different. My grandpa Apple always said it Dawsinger. I don't know where he come up with that at, but you know, he like Branson, Missouri, he'd always say Branscombe, Missouri.
Didn't he say Walmart or something too?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, when I worked at the Dulcimer Shop when I was in high school, and people would come in wanting to hear a dual climber. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
So here's one called Watching the River Run. If you've been thinking you're all that you've got, don't feel alone anymore. When we're together, you've got a lot. I am the river, you are the shore. And it goes on and on, watching the river run. Further and further from things that we've done, leaving them one by one, and we have just begun. Watching the river run, listening, learning, and journey, run, river, winding and twirling and dancing along, as by the overlooked tree, lovers caress and we sing of our love, winding together as we greet the sea. And it goes on and on, watching the river run. Further and further from things that we've done, leaving them one by one, and we have just begun. Watching the river run, listening, learning, and journey, run, river, run. Listening, learning, and journey, run, river, run. Thank you. All right, well, we are going to feature Miss Lillian over here on a tune now, on the banjo. She's a national champion on that banjo, and I'm sure you're seeing why. But I'm not sure what she's going to do, and it's solo, so the three of us just get to sit here and not make a mistake.
I'm gonna play a tune for y'all. Called, there's a bluegrass song called Blackberry Blossom. You may hear it played on the square, but there's an even older song called Garfield's Blackberry Blossom, and I assume it's probably some kind of field recording that was written. I think it was called Blackberry Blossom, but it was named after the man who wrote it. This is the old-time version of Blackberry Blossom, and I believe it originates in Appalachia. I'm going to go to a weird tuning that's halfway in between two different tunings we use on the banjo, and it's called modal. If I can get there. Let's see how this goes.
cool. I'm going to get the auto harp out now. Have any of you play the auto harp? Okay, right here. You know, Mother Maybelle Carter of the Carter family made this instrument popular, and same thing, my mom taught me to play the auto harp. I started playing the auto harp when I was 8 years old, and I've been playing it now for 20 years. Just seeing if y'all are really listening to me, see? Listen to what I'm saying. But this is a tune called Long Black Veil. And I mean, this is going to be very uplifting. You're going to be very happy after I sing it. So many of these songs, you know, it's about dying, killing, and this is no different. 10 years ago, on a cold, dark night, there was someone killed beneath the town hall line. There were few at the scene, but they all agreed that the man who ran looked a lot like me. He walks these hills in a long black veil. This is my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. The judge said, son, what is your alibi? If you were somewhere else, then you won't have to die. I spoke not a word, though I meant my life, for I'd been in the arms of my best friend's wife. She walks these hills in a long black veil. This is my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. The scaffold was high, eternity near. She stood in the crowd and shed not a tear. But sometimes at night, when the cold winds moan in a long black veil, she cries o'er my bones. She walks these hills in a long black veil. This is my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Nobody knows but me. Thank you very much. Don't you feel so good now? Just smiling all through that song. Vic cannot stand that verse because it says, cried not a tear. He said, should have cried at least one. He always say, just one.
Well, we have any Larry Sparks fans out there? All right.
Crystal.
Well, this is an old guitar tune that Larry has played as long as I've listened to him anyway. And I think it's actually called False Hearted Lover or something like that, but Larry always called it Carter's Blues for some reason. So. Thank you.
All right. Are you having a good time so far? That's really good. I'm going to get the old spoons out for this next tune. This is called Fly Around My Pretty Little Miss. Years ago, it was a play party song, and what that meant is folks would still dance as they sang the song, but there was no music because music was, that was not good, especially the fiddle. So it's called Fly Around My Pretty Little Miss, and it's got, in folk music, you have a lot of songs that verses may cross over. Like you may sing them in one song, and then there'll be another song, and all of a sudden that same verse is in that song too. So this we're going to hit in the key of D, okay? Now, I've already given them a lesson in spoons, so when they go home, they're going to play the spoons. I said, I want you to watch the show on Friday night and send me a message and say, I was playing the spoons with you, Pam. So, all right, here we go.
Fly around my pretty little miss, fly around my daisy, fly around
for sugar candy. Fly round my pretty little miss, fly round my daisy, fly round my pretty little miss. You almost drive me crazy. Gonna get some weevily weed, gonna get some barley, gonna get some weevily weed and bake a cake for Charlie. Fly round my pretty little miss, fly round my daisy, fly round my pretty little miss. You almost drive me crazy. Whew, that one got me really choked up. All of a sudden, I've gotten hot and I've got a tickle. Hopefully, that'll move it on out. Well, this is going to be an old fiddle tune that features Brad and Lillian. Growing up, I had a lot of what we call pickings. And people would come over and we'd play music and we'd square dance and we'd two-step and we'd waltz and all that kind of stuff. This is one of my favorite songs to dance to. And I would get up and dance if there were room. Well, there's no room, Crystal, so I just can't do it. And the real truth is, I could only do it for about 30 seconds. All right. Here we go. Were you dancing in your seat? I mean, you really, oh. I mean, we've got a lot of room up here, so y'all just come right on up and dance. Well, this is a great old country song. Loretta Lynn has done it. Emmylou Harris has done it. Gosh, I don't know who else, but now we're going to do it. Maybe. Are we all ready?
Yes.
Together again, my tears have stopped falling. Thank you. The long, lonely nights are now at an end. The key to my heart you hold in your hand, and nothing else matters, 'cause we're together again, together again. The gray skies are gone, and nothing else matters, 'cause we're together again. My tears have stopped falling. The long, lonely nights are now at an end. The key to my heart you hold in your hand, and nothing else matters, 'cause we're together again. Yes, nothing else matters, 'cause we're together again. Thank you very much. We're going to do one more, and we're going to take a break. And when we take a little intermission, there is the popcorn. They have water, Cokes. Do we have any cookies tonight, Gresham? No cookies, so don't look for a cookie. Maybe tomorrow night. There is a tip bucket back there if you feel like giving a tip tonight. It's right there back by Gresham on that table. Do have some CDs for sale. This is our Apple and Setzer Duo CD. It's got some things that you will hear tonight and some that you will not. And but it's very good. It's $10. I have a couple of more solo CDs, and they're all $10. So you can get one for 10, 2 for, 3 for. You are good with math, you titleist, no wonder. So when we take a break, my husband will be back there in the corner with that. They were asking, does Pam have a husband? And I do have a husband. His name is Victor. And I tell people, when we got married, he said I do. He just really didn't know what I do too, see? So, but he's actually my CEO. Carries everything out. I was doing a show one night, and this lady goes, he's your CEO. And I go, oh, that sounds very important. I said, he's also my CEI, carries everything in. So, he does. And I mentioned about these rack cards. So I do want to take just a minute and talk about the sponsors that I've got, because I couldn't keep doing this if I didn't have those to help. But those are right back there. These are totally free. I would really like for you to take one. It has all my information for my Facebook, my website, my YouTube. I need you to like all of those. And it also has a list of the sponsors, which we have the Dulcimer Shops, the gold sponsor. Then we have silver, we have Fringe Salon, the Inn at Mountain View, Jack's Resort, JoJo's Catfish Wharf, the Naughty Squirrel, which is right over here, View Life, 72560. How many of you went in View Life today? Some of you did, I know. We have Mountain View Chevrolet, Ozark Country Inn, the Dude Ranch Boot Store. We have Twisted Mule Mercantile, Wallace Woodworks, and the Wildflower Bed and Breakfast, which is right next door. And this has all their information. Please go in, see them, support them, and thank them for supporting music. Let's give a round of applause for all those sponsors. Restrooms are right behind you, and please don't run off because we've got a whole nother half of music. So we're going to close out with one with Brad.
If I Lose. This is an old Stanley Brothers song right here. Well, I never thought I'd need you, but now I find I'm wrong. Come on back, sweet mama, back where you belong. Gambled all over town, and I found that I can't win. Come on back, pick me up again. Now if I lose, let me lose. I don't care how much I lose. If I lose $100 while I'm trying to win a dime, my baby's just got money all the time. All the other girls I know, none can take your place. 'Cause when I get into a jam, it just ain't in the race. Now that you're back here, let's make another round. With you here by my side, babe, the deal just can't go down. If I lose, let me lose. I don't care how much I lose. If I lose $100 while I'm trying to win a dime, my baby, she's got money all the time. If I lose $100 while I'm trying to win a dime, my baby, she's got money all the time.
Okay, so we're going to take a 10-minute break. We'll be back in 15 minutes.
The weeds are growing through the gravel, and the blacktop's cracked and hardly washed away. RV on sign points in the wrong direction. Moonlight motoring goes down the day. If you're passing on your way from Palm Springs to LA, can't wait to get old Dave. Say hello to progress and goodbye to the moonlight motoring. Can't wait to get old Dave. Say hello to progress and goodbye to the moonlight motoring.
Dance all night with a bottle in my hand, a bottle in my hand, a bottle in my hand. Dance all night with a bottle in my hand, yeah, before they get the fiddler drowned. get along. In comes Sally with the big boots on. Who's been here since I've been gone? A pretty little gal with a red dress on. She took it off and I put it on. In comes Sally with the big boots on. Dance all night with a bottle in my hand, a bottle in my hand, a bottle in my hand. Dance all night with a bottle in my hand, just before they get the fiddler drowned.
Tonight I'm gonna break away. Just you wait and see. I'll never be imprisoned by a faded memory. Just when I think I'm over her, this broken heart will mend. I hear her name and I have to cry. The tears come down again. Well, it happens all the time. This crazy love of mine wraps around my heart, refusing to unwind. Ooh, crazy love. Oh, count the stars in the summer sky that fall without a sound, and then pretend that you can't see my teardrops falling down. It happens all the time. This crazy love of mine wraps around my heart, refusing to unwind. Ooh, crazy love. Oh, count the stars in the summer sky that fall without a sound, and then pretend that you can't see all these teardrops falling down. It happens all the time. This crazy love of mine wraps around my heart, refusing to unwind. Ooh, crazy love. Oh, tonight I'm gonna mountains ring, make the angels cry. Know the dove is on the wing, and you may not know why. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try and love one another right now. Some will come and some will go, but we shall surely pass. And when the one that left us here returns for us at last, we are but a moment's sunlight fading in the grass. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try and love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try and love one another right now. And if you hear the song I sing, you must understand. You hold the key to love and fear, all in your trembling hand. Just one key unlocks the door, and it's there at your command. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody gets together, try and love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile.
You're live.
All right, we're live. That means y'all are back on the radio and you're back on YouTube and Facebook. So, whoop, whoop. Yeah. That's called Harrison Town, and it's actually written about Harrison, Arkansas, which you came through, coming from Branson. Y'all remember that? You were probably asleep on the bus. Let's hope that Pat knew that you came through there. He's the bus driver. Well, welcome back. What you gonna do, Brad?
This is an old Grandpa Jones song here. It's called 8 More Miles to Louisville. I've traveled o'er this country wide, seeking fortune fair. Down both coastlines, I've traveled everywhere. Portland East to Portland West and back across the line. I'm going now to the place that's best, the old hometown of mine. 8 more miles of Louisville will come into my view. 8 more miles of this old road, I'll never more be blue. I knew someday that I'd come back and do it from the start. 8 more miles of Louisville, the hometown of my heart. Be a girl somewhere that you love best of all. Now mine, she's down in Louisville. She's long and she's tall. She's the kind that you can't find rambling through the land. I'm going back this very day to win her heart and hand. 8 more miles of Louisville will come into my view. 8 more miles on this old road, I'll never more be blue. I knew someday that I'd come back and do it from the start. 8 more miles of Louisville, the hometown of my heart. Now I can picture in my mind the place we'll call it home. A humble little hut for two, we'll never want to roam. The place that's right for that love site is in those bluegrass hills, where gently flows the Ohio near a place called Louisville. 8 more miles of Louisville will come into my view. 8 more miles on this old road, I'll never more be blue. I knew someday that I'd come back and do it from the start. 8 more miles of Louisville, the hometown of my heart. Yes, 8 more miles of Louisville, the hometown of my heart.
I told Brad, though, he really needs to get, Grandpa always had that leg going, and of course he had that big mustache and his little glasses.
I'm going to wear my garb some night. I'll
Okay,
get some suspenders, and I'll like.
Yes. Well, this is do we have any Anne Murray fans? Well, Anne Murray was another one of those singers that I just loved her voice, and I thought she handled her career so well because she was, she lived in her hometown, and she also, she was in control of how many, tours she did and all that, but she was also one of my mom's favorites, and I actually got to take Mom to see her in concert, but I always think of my mother when I sing this song because one night after a show, I go down and people are saying, oh, they enjoyed it, and we think, thank you for coming. And this lady asked my mom, said, well, Jean, who's your favorite singer? So I'm standing there, and she goes, Anne Murray. And I looked at her, and she goes, well, except for Pam. So we hope you like our version of this song. Did dry, I was confused, you cleared my mind, I sold my soul, you bought it back for me, and held me up, and gave me dignity, somehow you needed you, I can't believe it's true. I needed you, and you were there. And I'll never leave, why should I leave? I'd be a fool. 'Cause I finally found someone who really cares. You held my hand when it was cold, when I was lost, you took me home. You gave me hope when I was at the end, and turned my lies back into truth again. You even called me friend, gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me. 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 Thank you. Wasn't that some nice background back there behind me? All those chords, and that's really nice.
Thank you.
You too, Lily Ann.
Some nice singing too.
Well, thank you very much.
This here's an old Delmore Brothers song that I learned from Norman Blake, and Delmore Brothers was one of the early acts on the Grand Ole Opry. He wrote a lot of songs, and this is one of them here. So, and I'm going to lay down my old guitar. Lay down my old guitar. I wish I could tie it to my
feature Brad and Lillian on a little tune now, and they're going to just do this, the two of them, which means that Jerry and we get a coffee break. We have no coffee, but we always say that we do not miss one note on these, because all we're doing is grinning. You know, there's pickers and grinners, and on this one, we're just going to be grinners. What you going to do?
I think we're going to do an old tune called Grandfather's Clock. I think there's words to this, but I don't know them.
Something about the clock stopping and never running again.
That was really great. And I'm going to have to say something that's even greater about it. They didn't even go through it earlier.
Yeah, that's true.
That was all on the fly. Was that not beautiful? It's amazing. All right, so nobody here is from Louisiana, correct? Have any of you ever been to Louisiana? Okay. Well, so we're going to do a little Cajun tune, a little Mary Chapin Carpenter tune, but I do need a leader, and I have a feeling that Bert can be my leader. Bert? Okay, what I'm going to need is I need a Cajun yell when I motion to you. Well,
Golly.
Okay, see, there you go. Okay. You can do that. Okay, so let's practice on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Where were y'all in this little deal? 1, 2, 3.
They got a little yeehaw on it too. Did you notice
Yeah,
that?
well,
It's their accent.
yes, yes. So here we go. Saturday night and the moon is out. I wanna head on over to the twist and shout. Find a two-step partner and a cage of beat. When it lifts me up, I'm gonna find my feet. Out in the middle of a big dance floor. When I hear that beat, I wanna beg for more. Wanna dance to a band from a Louisiana tonight. Never have wandered down to New Orleans. Never have drifted down the Bayou Stream. But I heard that music on the radio, and I swore someday I was gonna go down the Highway 10, down the Lafayette. There's a Baton Rouge, and I won't forget. Send him a card with my regret, 'cause I'm never gonna come back home. Saturday night and the moon is out. I wanna head on over to the twist and shout. Find a two-step partner and a cage of beat. When it lifts me up, I'm gonna find my feet. Out in the middle of a big dance floor. When I hear that beat, I wanna beg for more. Wanna dance to a band from a Louisiana tonight. All right, here we go now, Bert. Be the leader on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. That was pretty sad. How about let's try Yeehaw? 1, 2, 3. They got an alligator stew and crawfish pie. Gulf storm blowing into town tonight. Living on the Delta's quiet shore. They got hurricane parties every time it blows. Here up north, it's a cold, cold rain, and there ain't no cure for my blues today. Except when the paper says Beausoleil coming into town, baby, let's go down. Saturday night and the moon is out. I wanna head on over to the twist and shout. Find a two-step partner and a cage of beat. Lifts me up, I'm gonna find my feet. Out in the middle of a big dance floor. When I hear that beat, I wanna beg for more. Wanna dance to a band from a Louisiana tonight. Wanna dance to a band from a Louisiana tonight. Y'all seem to be losing your enthusiasm. Are you getting sleepy? Let's get revved back up. I think we need some sugar. We stopped at Melon's today, and they loaded up on some sugar. Do you have any of that left? Moon pies. I saw a lot of moon pies. Well, here's a Linda Ronstadt tuner. That's who I remember doing it. And Brad, he remembers Spectrum. Did I get that right, Brad?
You remember Spectrum, Crystal?
Even Crystal doesn't remember Spectrum. That's pretty. Do any of you remember Spectrum? Very good, Bert. That is impressive. Well, here's our version.
Making sure I'm in the right key.
Yeah. There you go, baby, here am I. Well, you left me here so I could sit and cry. Golly gee, what have you done to me? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Do you remember, baby, last September, how you held me tight each and every night? Oh, baby, how you drove me crazy. Well, Thank you. I really like this next song that Brad's going to do. And by the way, tomorrow night, we're all going to be back here. We're going to be have the Pam Setzer Band, which has Danny Yancey, and he plays banjo and pedal steel. Becky Coffey, she's a great singer, bass player. And then her husband, Kent Coffey, will be playing guitar and singing, and myself. So I know the group's coming back, but you that are not from Texas, we hope you'll come back too. And if you liked it, tell folks tomorrow that they can come back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. You got this one, Brad? Is this B flat? Yes.
Thanks for the trip to the top of the world. One kiss from you sets my heart in a whirl. Happiness to me is just being by your side. Thanks for the trip to paradise. There was a void in my life for so long. I searched for the answer in every love song. Then you found an empty spot way down deep inside. You took me on a trip to paradise. Thanks for the trip to the top of the world. One kiss from you sets my heart in a whirl. Happiness to me is just being by your side. Thanks for the trip to paradise. Call me on the phone. I can't wait to see you and kiss and hold you tight. Take another trip to paradise. Thanks for the trip to the top of the world. One kiss from you sets my heart in a whirl. Happiness to me is just being by your side. Thanks for the trip to paradise. Just being by your side. Thanks for the trip to paradise.
Well, when we kicked off, I did a tune called Across the Great Divide, and that was done by the late Kate Wolf. If you have never heard her music, you should look her up. Unfortunately, she passed away. I think she was 39. But this is another one of her songs, and I did a little research on this one. And she wrote this to sing at a wedding. And I guess this is kind of our love section, even though we didn't know it, because we just said thanks for the trip to paradise. And now we're talking about give yourself to love. And I want to dedicate, we have newlyweds here, Joy and Scott. So they've been married over a month now, and I told them I think they're going to make it. There they are. Happy 1 month anniversary. But we'll dedicate that one and this one to you. We hope we see you next year. Kind friends all gather round. There's something you could say. What brings us together now has blessed us all today. Love love has made a circle that holds us all inside. Strangers are as family, loneliness can't hide. Give yourself to love, love is what you're after. Open up your hearts to the tears and laughter. Give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. Walk these mountains in the rain. I've learned to love the wind. And up before the sunrise, just to watch the day begin. Always knew I'd find you, though I never did know how. Like sunshine on a cloudy day, you stand before me now. Give yourself to love. Love is what you're after. Open up your hearts to the tears and laughter. Give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. Love is born of fire. It's planted like a seed. Love can't give you everything, but it gives you what you need. Love comes when you are ready. Love comes when you're afraid. It will be our greatest teacher, the best friend you have made. Give yourself to love. Love is what you're after. Open up your hearts to the tears and laughter. Give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. Isn't that a beautiful song? Wow. We're going to get the old dual climber back out here.
Dossinger.
Yes. Y'all be sure tomorrow, because I know you're going to the Dulcimer shop, be sure and ask them, say that you want to see a dual climber and a Dossinger. One of you do one and one the other. So the very first tune that we did was a tune called Hayes's Hoedown, and I wrote that for my grandson. And now we're going to do Dawson's Dream, which is for my granddaughter. I had hoped she might be able to come and sing for y'all because she loves to sing. She's 6, and but she's in Bible school this week at night, and so I figure that's more important for her to be there. So watch on YouTube because she'll sing sometime. Here's a little Dawson's Dream. Thank you very much. She's about that busy, too. Going into 1st grade. All right. Well, I know this is one of Lily Ann's favorite tunes that Brad Apple does. And you want to tell them, I don't know the history behind it.
Yeah, this is a song that was written by a fellow named Larry Rice, and he was a great mandolin player, singer, songwriter, and he wrote a lot of great songs, and this is one of the real pretty ones that he wrote here called Keep the Lamp On, Sadie. Let me try that one more time. Leave it on so I can see. Keep the lamp on, Sadie, let it shine so I can find my way from the fields back to you. I know we need to talk things over. I know things haven't gone so good. Keep the lamp on, Sadie, let it shine so I can find my way back home to you. It's been a rough year for the things that we are pulling, and the bank is bugging us about what's due. And I know it worries you because it's showing, but right now there's not too much we can do. I'm gonna need you by my side, so Sadie, let's survive. Fight this thing to the bitter end. Keep the lamp on, Sadie, let it shine so I can find my way back home to you. over this dry spell that we have now. And we can sell a couple of things we have no need for, and that'll help us get our feet back on the ground. But if you leave me, I don't think that I can manage. So lady, keep the lamp on if you can. Keep the lamp on, Sadie, let it shine so I can find my way back home to you. Keep the lamp on, Sadie, let it shine so I can find my way back home to you. Thank you.
This is a Jim and Jesse. Anybody here know who Jim and Jesse were? Crystal. You do. Margaret does over here, Brad.
Right. Does anybody remember the album in 1982 called Here Today? Crystal, do you remember it? Okay. Yeah. It's on YouTube like everything, but they also did a great version of this song, and that was the group Here Today. It was like David Grisman and Vince Gill and Herb Peterson and Jim Buchanan, all those guys. But anyway, you might look that up sometime if you're interested.
We're all looking to Lily Ann. No, sorry, but we got to have you kick it off, so we're just kind of. Let's hear it, Bert. Yeah. Very good. Well, I'm going to do this song especially for sweet Margaret over here. This is one that, see, and I told her today, I try not to talk too much about it because I might tear up, but, you know, I honestly, I know for 30 years at least, don't you think you've been coming here? And so this was my mom's most requested song. If we didn't have it on the program, someone would ask, "Are you not going to do When the Wagon Was New?" So this is especially for you, and I love you, sweet lady. And my mother sure did, for sure. So, you gonna kick us off, Brad? Just an old rusty wagon that's left to rot away. One we used to ride in back in the good old days. People all loved their neighbor, everybody was so free. Riding a brand new wagon was something to see. I can see my daddy riding up in the wagon seat. Mom introduced somebody, she looked so nice and neat. Children all in the wagon, Grandma and Grandpa too. Oh, we used to go to church on Sunday when the wagon was new. Red wheels were on the wagon and the body it was green. We were just as happy as riding in the limousine. People would come from miles around, from on the mountainside. Take a look at the brand new wagon and I'll take a ride. I can see my daddy riding up in the wagon seat. Mom introduced somebody, she looked so nice and neat. Children all in the wagon, Grandma and Grandpa too. Oh, we used to go to church on Sunday when the wagon was new. Well, the automobile is here now, and the wagon days are through. Aeroplanes are humming, good neighbors are so few. People all in a hurry, and it's money that gets us through. We didn't need much money when the wagon was new. I can see my daddy riding up in the wagon seat. Mom introduced somebody, she looked so nice and neat. Children all in the wagon, Grandma and Grandpa too. Oh, we used to go to church on Sunday when the wagon was new. That is a very, very old song, but definitely relates even now, you know. They did do that. I was thinking that while we were singing it, that Jim and Jesse also did it. Well, we're down to one more number, and we hope that you have had a good time. I will see you all tomorrow night. How about another hand for Miss Lillian McCool over here? Jerry Bone. Brad Apple.
Pam Setzer.
Thank you. So we're going to close out with a peppy little tune. You know what? I think Paul McCartney wrote this song.
Oh, yeah, you did.
He did, but it's called Gone at Last.
No, actually, Paul Simon wrote it.
That's what I meant,
Yeah,
Paul
yeah.
Simon.
I was thinking, yeah, he did. No, wait a minute.
All right, here we go. Oh, I get to kick this off. Y'all pay close attention. Isn't that great? Thank you so much. You have been a great, great crowd. Absolutely the best this week. See you tomorrow night. Y'all get...